Hi!
Hello, and welcome to the Daily Almanac for November 18th. So, let's get started.
First day in history!
On this day in history, November 18th, 1863, the United States and Canada adopted a system of standard time zones. Before then, time of day was a local matter, and most cities and towns used some form of local sun time, shown on some well-known clock, for example, on a church steeple or in a jeweler's window. As travel and communication increased across the two countries, local time had become very confusing, thus the change. Also, on this day in 1923, Alan B. Shepard Jr. was born. He was America's first man in space. In 1961, he rode a Redstone rocket on a 15-minute suborbital flight that took him 302 miles, that's 486 kilometers, downrange from Cape Canaveral, Florida. And on this day in 1963, the first telephone in the U.S. with push buttons instead of a rotary dial was placed in commercial service in Carnegie and Greensburg, Pennsylvania. This telephone had 10 push buttons. The use of 12 button dials with a star and pound key for special services was soon available, and the 10 button dial was discontinued. Today on Word Power, we're going to talk about working together. The word for today is cooperate. When people cooperate, it means they work together on a task. Usually, when you cooperate, you get things done more quickly and more easily. Sometimes it's hard to cooperate because different people have different ideas about how to complete a task. That's why talking to one another and coming to an agreement on a plan is an important part of cooperating. Just think how much we could accomplish in the world if we cooperated more with one another.
Ooh, extremes.
Today on Extremes, we ask, what kind of animal migrates the furthest every year? The answer is a bird called the Arctic tern. These birds have been known to travel over 22,000 miles, which is 35,000 kilometers each year, going from their Arctic nesting grounds to Europe, down Africa's western coast, and to Antarctica. They make this incredible trip in order to spend the summer months in the Arctic and the winter in Antarctica each year. That way, they always have insects to munch on. Only a few months after the young ones come out of their shells, the babies have learned how to fly and join their parents in the long journey south.
Health tips.
Stop signs are not only for drivers. They also help you know what to do. If you're walking down the street and there's a stop sign facing you, stop at the corner. Then, if you want to cross straight ahead, be sure to look, listen, and think before you go. Hanging your clothes outside on a line, instead of using a gas or electric clothes dryer, can save a lot of energy. It also helps clothes last longer. And clothes that dry outdoors smell better. They really do. Now you can be a great help to your folks by offering to do the job of hanging the laundry on the line. It's not hard, it's good exercise, and because you'll be reducing energy use, you're helping to keep the earth cleaner at the same time. Well, that's all the time we have left today for Daily Almanac. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you tomorrow.